Kampala Principles provide us is a guide for the effective engagement of not only the private sector, but of all sectors in development. And we talk about the importance of country ownership. And we've seen that come forth so much over the past few days because countries understand the challenges they're facing and they know the solutions. And so mobilizing around those solutions is what is important. And then aligning finance to those solutions and beginning to scale and replicate at speed.
We have been working together with the development partners, private sector, civil society in terms of doing the national plannings, doing the division of labor to make sure that we understand who does what and avoid duplication and also ensure that the development becomes inclusive.
Kampala Principles are 5 key principles that are not quite different from the SDGs. They are meant to advance SDGs, especially looking at the case of Kenya. We emphasize more on public-private dialogue, which is inclusive partnership in national development. We have succeeded in this because there's a greater political will led by the President of Kenya, President Uhuru Kenyatta, and that cascades right down into the ministries. So we develop strategy of the country together. We have a Big 4 agenda, which defines the next 4 or 5 years of Kenya's development. And businesses are also embedded in this process in terms of defining the right policies together with government, working with government to define regulations, to understand the pain points, and through this kind of partnership, we've seen a lot of delivery.
Kampala Principles are important in terms of fostering best practices and bringing countries together, learning from each other in terms of how you bring private sector, public sector, development partners and civil society to work together, foster development that is inclusive. For the case of Rwanda, what we have really focused on was building trust, was having the top leadership of the country driving this by making sure that the government becomes accountable and also build trust across all the actors.
The Kampala Principles go beyond local country ownership to how we create inclusive partnerships, how we are accountable and are measuring our results, how we are transparent, and importantly, how we ensure that we are leaving no one behind.